I had a chat with mom when painting uh, about the kind of like state of being related stuff. You know how they just she's not alone in this. Most people are like this to some degree, where if there's a thing, it will get stuck in their head, and then they'll like keep thinking of it or mentioning it. And there's this that little light bulb. It's like a large light that has a beep on top, and you press it, and it like glows up.
Yeah, yeah. You told me this, but you could tell it to the audience.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like this. It's not really a light bulb, but it's like a glass container shaped like a light bulb with a little button on top, and you hit it, and it lights up the inside, and the inside is like plants or something. It's decorative, and this decorative thing, it's either the bulb died or the battery was out or something like that. So I was like, it's cool, keep it. And so I took it apart and I took the battery out, and almost every time that the we've been renovating, so I I've been helping my mom paint and things like that. And this light, I just put it in the hallway for a while, and I was gonna like take it to my room and my kitchen and take the batteries out and figure out how to replace it, whatever else. And while it was sitting in this hallway, I thought I could move it out of the hallway and she would stop talking about it. So I moved it into a kitchen, and every time she walked by it, you're like, "So are you gonna fix that thing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we talked about this like 2 days ago." And then walk by it again. It's like, "So are you gonna fix that decorative light bulb thing?" I'm like, "Yeah, it just needs the batteries replaced." Yeah, it's like it's so low on the priority list. Like we're mudding all these holes in walls and repainting everything and fixing doors, and there's so many other things going on. And there's this light bulb sitting in the hallway that is taking up all of her mental space every time she walks by it. And it's just it shouldn't even be on the radar. Like it the like what am I supposed to do? Move it outside so it doesn't like
Yeah,
waste her mental
that's what I
space.
was thinking.
I'm like there's like the the mind just like drifts to this thing all the time, and like if it wasn't there, her mind would be free, but it wouldn't be because it's her state of being that has to go to something. So it's just picking a thing, and that happens to be the thing she picked. And almost everyone is like this to some degree. So this almost like the busyness of the mind, the uh there are everything from old like Buddhist scriptures to just like modern teachings of spirituality or whatever is almost like there's these there are processes that if your state of being or your not even state of being, it's like mental disposition or uh, physical body or something has processes that it has to work through, then the, you need the context for those processes to proceed. Like they you need this stuff for the process to go, and that could be anything from diet to whatever else. Of like if people want to like fix up their diet, but their body needs certain things to process to have certain functions, then they'll have to continue with a certain diet, or their body's going to have trouble with it until they have the mental flips as well, until their whole body reprocesses. Almost like our friend who uh, at one point stopped eating sugar, but the body and her entire state of being was this idea of like sugar is bad, and I need to get rid of sugar. And like that was the mental state, and the physical state and the processes that were going through her is like this thing is bad and I need it out of me. And then when she stopped, her body broke out into hives because it was so used to having this sugar stuff constantly to go through the processes that she required, because her whole body and mind was still going through those processes. So when you cut it out and you still have the state of being of like this is bad, then your whole body and mind and everything is gonna like reject and like get messed up there because you're now kind of conflicting it until the whole mental flip as well. And then it was like, oh, I don't actually, sugar's not bad. It's just like a thing that I don't want, but like, it's not some evil thing or whatever. And then her hive stopped.